Joining me today on NYSE Floor Talk is Steve Lindsey. He's the president and CEO at Spire. Steve, fantastic to have you here. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you. Good morning. Great to see you. Yes.
So, Steve, you started off the morning by ringing the opening bell, celebrating 135 years as a company. What was it like to be up there on that podium?
It was a little bit nerve-wracking. You get to kind of go and see everything, and for me, it's the first time. But it is amazing, just the financial engine that this is, and what goes on each day here. And so to be a very small part of it was exciting. I've told my kids it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Now, tell me about Spire. What does the company do?
Well, Spire is an energy company, and really at our core, we're natural gas utilities. So our companies that we put together have been around for over 100 years, as you can imagine. About 90% of the business is utilities in 3 states, and that's in Missouri, Alabama, and Mississippi. We have some other businesses that are adjacent to those utilities, which are midstream, which are pipelines that actually bring gas to the gas utilities, storage, which is where you put gas in and then take it out, and then a marketing division, which we have in Houston, which actually trades the commodity. So, but if you think about it, at the end of the day, we're serving 1.7 million, now we call them meters, premises, but they're not necessarily customers, because behind every one of those meters is a family, is a business, is an industry that supports many jobs. So while we say it's 1.7 million, in theory, customers, it's much bigger than that.
Now, Steve, it's actually been 135 years of listing on the New York Stock Exchange, so quite a milestone there. Now, what have been some of the milestones and achievements since that time?
So I've been with our company, and actually when I came, it was Laclede Gas, and that's the original listing, one of those original stocks back, as you mentioned, 135 years ago. But what we've really accomplished in the last 10 to 12 years has been transformational. So again, when I came, we were just one small utility in St. Louis. Then we made an acquisition, which was a doubling effect. Then we made another acquisition in Alabama, which was a tripling effect. Then we started growing the midstream business with the pipelines and with the storage. And then we took the marketing company that we had, which was very small, moved it to Houston. So really, even though it's a long company history, it's a really short period of time in terms of our growth. And so we're so excited, and we bring companies together that have unique cultures, and it's been so fascinating to watch employees work together to really make the end game so much better than it was when we started.
Steve, what are Spire's priorities and goals?
It starts with safety. So we're focused on safety, reliability, and affordability. That is what we focus on. And so if you think about what we do, your goal is that you really don't know that we're there. What I mean by that is, on the coldest days of the year, your gas is flowing. That there's never a safety issue, that from a customer perspective, we deliver on everything that you expect of us. And so a lot of our priorities are really around just growing the businesses that we have organically, taking care of our customers, making large investments. We do have a huge capital plan over a 10-year period that's investing back into the businesses. And it's to make them more safe, more reliable. And so that, again, on those coldest days, that we're going to be there for you.
Finally, Steve, tell me, what can investors look forward to with Spire?
Yeah, I would say, if you think about where we've come from and where we're going, the future is very bright for us. Again, we brought these companies together. We have what I view as tremendous upside opportunities in each of those. We make large investments. We're regulated companies, so we have regulated environments in the states that we operate in. We think we have very constructive relationships there. And even though I talked about we have a 10-year capital plan, it's really 20 plus years. And so we're a long-term play. This is not a come in, get out, and see what happens next. We're not a technology stock. We're a long-term play. And again, we have a very strong dividend. And I think we're a very good investment. And again, I would look at us as the kind of company that you would want to get in, spend a lot of time with us, get to know us, and then down the road, be very happy that you did that.
Steve, it's been wonderful to talk with you. Thanks for joining me on Floor Talk today.
Thank you. This has been great.